Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. Well, I paid a visit. While it's possible I missed it, it seemed different yet exactly the same. Yeah.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's As Told by Rosie, and today we're back in my boyfriend's room again because I really like the lighting, and until I get my own ring light in my room, I think I'm going to keep filming in here for a while. So today the topic of the video is why I took a break from social media. So the break from social media that I had was from January 1st to February 27th. So it was only a month and a half, so it wasn't anything too crazy, but I definitely feel like if you never took a break from social media and like you're just taking one, like do it, because it's literally probably like the best thing that I could have did. So for me, social media affected like a couple of things in my life. So one of the first things that affected was my creativity. I definitely feel like for me, it's like I'm a very creative person. Like I love like making stuff and DIYing like different outfits and stuff like that. I just got a sewing machine, so I'm trying to like get better at like doing clothes and stuff like that. But for me, I feel like when I was on Instagram, I would only try to replicate what somebody else did instead of coming up with my own concepts. And I definitely feel like for me, like I almost like lost myself in a sense, because it's like I don't want to replicate it. Like I was trying to replicate it, but it's like I like the way like I have my own little flair to it. It's just something about like when you create something yourself, it's just that little like, oh, that's like my baby type thing, you know? And like also another thing for me with that too is just like validation. Like I feel like with social media, it's like you have like Instagram famous people and like Facebook famous, and it's just like I feel like sometimes it's like I used to judge my self-worth on like how many likes I got and like how many comments I got, and then like if it wasn't like a certain amount of likes, it's like that picture wasn't good enough type thing. And it's like for me, it's like that was the problem, because like I liked the picture, but it's like I felt like it wasn't good enough because of if everybody else didn't like the picture. And I feel like for me, like I didn't like that, because it's like you're judging your self-worth on what other people think of you. And it's like for me, it's like I have a really bad, like I'm still working on like my self-confidence, you know, like you only get better every day about it. But for me, I feel like Instagram and social media is like one of the big factors where it's like you have to have thick skin about it, because not everybody's gonna like you, not everybody's gonna like what you're doing. And it's like for me, it's like to kind of be like, I don't care what anybody else thinks, like I like this. It's hard, especially when you're so young doing it. And I think another thing for me too was like interaction with people. Like I don't really have friends, so I feel like my social interactions were only coming from like social media. And for me, it's like once I like stop like take once I took a break for a month, like that's what made me realize it's like I don't really have friends. I don't really have like any type of social interactions. And I feel like for me, it's like I need to work on that. Because what I used to do was like, that would be my social interaction, would be like commenting on somebody's picture. And that's not good, because it's like you need the actual like going out there, putting yourself out there and kind of making friends. And for me, it's like I'm always scared of rejection. I'm always scared that like I'm going to come across a little weird when I do that, so I don't. And it's like I'm trying to get better at like just making a move, just be like, hey, what's up, you know, even though I'm really shy, so it's like it's hard to do that sometimes. And I feel like for me, another thing is just like sometimes when you like with social media, I feel like you have to post like every major thing, like everything good in your life, every special moment. And when I didn't have social media and so like good stuff was happening, or like I was realizing a lot about myself that I didn't realize, not posting about it, I feel like made the moment a lot more special to me, because since it was like more of a one-on-one moment between me and that person I had that conversation with, as opposed to like a stranger, like of the people who was on my friends list, I feel like that made the moment a lot more personal and a lot more intimate. And I feel like with social media, it's like you want to post everything, but then at the same time, there's a fine line between it's like what you want to keep sacred, between what you want to share so other people can relate to you. And it's hard, like trying to find that line, but definitely like taking a break, it definitely makes me appreciate more of like real life experiences and real life moments, more of just like posting like every single little thing. You know, it definitely makes me realize it's like not every single accomplishment has to get posted, not every single like revelation about yourself has to get posted. And it's hard because like for me it's just like you want people to know stuff about you, you want to have people relate to you, especially since like I said, you know, social media is the way like I interact with people because I don't do it in my real life. But it's like you can't always have that sometimes. Sometimes it's like you have to put yourself out there in real life and really have those moments with people. And it's like for me it's like it's hard. You know, being shy is like my biggest thing that I'm trying to get over. Like I'm trying to be a little bit more out there. So it's like, you know, even filming videos, it's like I'm sick now. So yesterday I was trying to film a video. I wasn't really that good, but it's just like even putting yourself out there and filming videos, like that's hard. Like seeing you're talking to a camera and like hearing yourself back when you play the video, it's like it's just kind of cringy sometimes. So it's just like trying to get better at stuff like that. It's like it's a work in progress. But for me, I definitely feel like taking a break from social media and not seeing everybody else's stuff and what everybody else has going on and focusing more on me instead of using those type of distractions as a way to not face my own problems. It's like it made me realize so much about myself. It made me want to improve on myself more. And like I said, like if you haven't taken a break from social media, whether you're in a good place right now or whether you're in a bad place, just take a break and just, you know, it could be from like a day, a month, like whatever. Just take a break and just, I don't know, just work on yourself. Because it's just so easy to get wrapped up on people's lives and get wrapped up on people's successes and get sad about the fact that your life isn't going like that. It's like you're really taking away from yourself. To really take that break and really work on yourself, like that's a beautiful thing. And I feel like we take that advantage, like take that like for granted so many times, and like I don't want to take that for granted no more. So yeah, was my video for today. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you ever took a break from social media or not, and I'll see you next time. Bye.